Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum. So it was Labor Day of 2003. I was 16 years old. My family had gone to some kind of a party. My brother was 3 years old, and at the time I had a lot of anxiety, and I didn't go with my family. Instead, I stayed home. And I had been listening to the radio, and I was kind of lonely at the same time. And so I decided to turn the radio up really loudly and just enjoy my Labor Day to myself. There was nobody home to complain about noise, so I just turned up the radio as loud as I could. My parents returned home, and they were really upset that that's all I wanted to do. I was going to college part time at the time, and that following semester, I was taking a course on algorithm design, and there was a girl in the classroom that I liked, but I was very overweight at the time. You got to remember, I used to eat a very atrocious standard American diet. I had skin problems. I had all sorts of health problems, but I never associated that with my eating habits, and I still didn't at the time. But there was a girl in the classroom that I liked, and I really needed to lose weight to get to know her, and so I overnight I quit drinking soda, and I never got to know her. But I met a different girl, and it was very. I felt on top of the world. My parents did not approve of the girl that I ended up getting to know, though, because they're kind of racist. This was 20 years ago, and they didn't want to ruin the family lineage. Even to this day, my mom often tells me that she has a small fortune to leave behind to me. They're well off. I mean, they're not rich. I mean, but they're well off enough that they're going to leave behind an inheritance for me. And my mom said that, do you want our money to go to those kind of people? And so my mom has a big problem with that. And but at the same time, it was my first time dating, and I felt like I was on top of the world. Now, putting on loud music on Labor Day gave me a lot of good luck. And so that year, on Thanksgiving Day, my family was planning to go to another party. I didn't want to go with them again. Instead, I wanted to stay home and turn up the music as loudly as I could. So I had gathered several surround sound systems around the house and plugged them all together. My dad asked me, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm going to turn on the music as loudly as I can on Thanksgiving Day to celebrate." And my dad said, "Why?" And I explained to him how it had brought me a lot of good luck on Labor Day, and I couldn't pass it up. Now, to be honest, I don't think the two are related. I don't think turning on music on Labor Day is why I met the girl. But I thought if I didn't do everything I could on Thanksgiving Day to turn up music, and then something happened that was unfortunate in the coming weeks, I would always regret it and wonder what would have happened had I turned on the music. I was trying to avoid regret. I wasn't trying to turn on music to bring in good luck or anything like that. What music did you play? I can't remember. But at the time, I really loved Kelly Clarkson. She had just won American Idol in 2002, and I was going to vote for her for World Idol. But then there was another girl on World Idol that I liked even better. World Idol was Christmas of 2003, and then on New Year's Day, my family was away, and I decided to turn up World Idol. I had recorded it on a VHS tape, and I decided to turn that up as loudly as I could while my family was away on New Year's Day. And it wasn't because bad things were going to happen if I didn't turn up the music. It was because I was going to regret it if I didn't turn up the music and bad things happen. Right? It's kind of like why I buy bismuth today, right? I mean, I'm not 100% convinced that bismuth is going to go where I think it's going to go in my lifetime. It will go there someday, but I'm not so much convinced that it will happen in my lifetime. But I want to head off the regret, right? If I don't buy 10 tons of bismuth today, and then next year it's worth like $2,000 an ounce, I'm always going to regret it, right? If I buy it, it's not going to go to zero, right? I'm not going to, if I buy it and it goes down, the amount of regret is going to be minuscule compared to if I don't buy it and it goes up to a huge amount, right? It's kind of like there's actually a scientific name for this concept. Pascal's wager, right? The music being played really loud was kind of like Pascal's wager. I'll let you Google that yourself. What are we disliking today? I don't know. But I'm gonna sing some parody music. So the Chicago band had a song called "Saturday in the Park" on the 4th of July, right? But this year, Columbus Day comes just before a lunar eclipse, and the lunar eclipse is on Saturday, right? Saturday with a lunar eclipse. It was just after Columbus Day. Saturday with a lunar eclipse. It was just after Columbus Day. We just recovered from COVID. Finally, nobody with a mask. Watching the night sky. I Peter prefer this stream over all others. Sad anniversary today. 141 years ago, the first Labor Day parade was held, and I went 72 hours without masturbating. Unfortunately, I'm back to masturbating regularly. I need to stop again at some point. The summer heat has been really challenging for any sort of life goals, right? You just want to get out of the heat, and sometimes that has been challenging for me to do all sorts of goals. But I'll probably give the NoFap another try this October 24 because it's an important birthday for me. Evelina Falenta, the second place winner of Polish Idol season 1. Now, I unfortunately, when I first started watching her, I was very upset at her because she was single, and I was like, gee, she could marry anybody she wants to, right? And she decides to stay single. I thought she was just really picky and all of that. And I at the time I didn't realize all these years she had already been taken, and I kind of feel guilty now. And so every year I celebrate her birthday as almost a solo sexual pride day. You should update the graph sometime soon. I'm not sure what graph we're talking about. Do you still have roommate problems? Well, unfortunately, I have a toilet that's not working very well at this apartment. And actually, I was a little bit nervous about Labor Day because lately, every time I needed to poop, I would go across the street to go to a gas station or a grocery store just to go poop. And so I was a little bit nervous about Labor Day if I could do it. Peter, did you know bismuth is in fact not non-toxic and can be easily absorbed through the skin and other membranes? I don't know. I just know that at least it's reduced. Part of the reason I got involved with the art projects is I was dealing with a lot of toxicity at my workplace, and I wanted to have a second income. And bismuth has kind of served that purpose, although it did create a lot of other problems. So, have you ever thought about learning how to fix the toilet yourself? I'm gonna watch a couple YouTube videos about that. What do you think he's doing to clog the toilet? I think part of the problem is that we have a lot of short-term roommates here. And so nobody really thinks about the long-term longevity of the toilet because it will be somebody else's problem, except that it's kind of their own problem because the next place they move to is going to have the same problem, right? Shit in the bag. No, I haven't had that problem here. My roommates don't hog the bathroom anymore. It's just that the toilet clogs, and I might have to shit outside at some point. Uh, what should I do? Let's sing another parody song. What song should I sing? Uh, Somebody name a song that I should sing a parody of, given recent events and uh, my dislike. Oh, I know. Uh, the fuck you song. I should rewrite it, but with dislike instead. Uh, I see videos that go against my political belief, and I leave a dislike. Do. Unfortunately, nobody can see it. Oh well, but still dislike. Oh man, it's too bad. It's too bad you can't see dislikes on YouTube anymore. It's just so bad. It's just too bad. Um, what else should I sing about? I'm pro dislike. I see Biden recommending a fourth vaccine dose, and I'm like, dislike. Do. CNN says another COVID wave is coming up. Dislike. Oh, man. All right. Please feel free to dislike this video and any other video on my channel. Well, have a happy Labor Day. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.